এজন সাংসদে ক'লে সাংবাদিক হোৱাৰ অভিজ্ঞতা ৰাজ্যসভাত ক'লে সাংবাদিক হোৱাটো কিমান টান অসমৰে সেইজন সাংসদ পিআৰপি বিধেয়কৰ সন্দৰ্ভত ক'লে ৰাজ্যসভাত কেন্দ্ৰীয় কেবিনেটে শেহতীয়াকৈ অনুমোদন জনোৱা ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন অফ প্ৰেছ এণ্ড পিৰিয়ডিকেলছ বিলছ অৰ্থাৎ পিআৰপি বিধেয়কখনৰ বিষয়ে ৰাজ্যসভাত ক'লে অসমৰ সাংসদ পবিত্ৰ মাৰ্ঘেৰিটাই ৰাজ্যসভাত বিধেয়কখনৰ বিষয়ে উল্লেখ কৰাৰ আগতে তেওঁ ক'লে তেওঁৰ সাংবাদিক হোৱাৰ অভিজ্ঞতাৰ কাহিনী ক'লে অসমত তেওঁ সাংবাদিকতা কৰাৰ সময়ৰ কথা
I started my career as a journalist, as an editor of a monthly magazine in Assam. It was one of the highly circulated monthly magazine called Maya. So I have got the experience of this title verification, registration, and luckily right from content generation to composing to type it to proofreading word by word from comma to semicolon, then to layout, to print, to bind, to distribute. So it's really exciting and painful also, and to produce or to publish the periodicals, be it monthly magazine or daily.
ব্ৰিটিছসকলে দি যোৱা প্ৰেছ এণ্ড ৰেজিষ্ট্ৰেশ্যন বুক এক্টৰ বিপৰীতে এই বিধেয়কখন উত্থাপন কৰাৰ বাবে তেওঁ প্ৰথমে চৰকাৰক ধন্যবাদ জনায়
Sir, first thing first, this bill, with my experience, I'm to submit it, that this bill seeks to replace the legislation that is 156-year-old. The Press and Registration Books Act 1867, it was essentially a tool of the British East India Company to exercise their control over the intellectual activity of the Indians during the British Raj. That is why I'm really thankful to my minister and the government for taking the steps to replace the 156-year-old act.
ৰাজ্যসভাত এই বিধেয়কখনৰ বিষয়ে উল্লেখ কৰি তেওঁ কয় ভাৰতেই একমাত্ৰ দেশ যি প্ৰকাশন উদ্যোগৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত আগবাঢ়ি গৈছে ভাৰতত বৰ্তমান 1 লাখতকৈও অধিক বাতৰি কাকত আৰু আন প্ৰকাশন আছে
Sir, India is a country with booming publishing industry that is estimated to be worth about 25,000 crore. And according to an estimate, we have in India 1,44,000 daily newspaper and other periodicals.
ইয়াৰ মাজতে তেওঁ অসমৰ কথা ক'বলৈ নাপাহৰিলে অসমত 42খন দৈনিক 58খন সাপ্তাহিক 24খন মাহেকীয়া বাতৰি কাকত আলোচনী আছে লগতে তেওঁ ক'বলৈ নাপাহৰিলে অৰুণোদয়ৰ কথা
In my state of Assam also, according to the data available, in my state of Assam, we have 42 dailies, 58 weeklies, 24 monthlies, and other some bi-monthly and fortnightly periodicals also. All of us know that we have a very strong, our country has a very strong history in print media. The first periodical was published in 1780, that was Bengal Gazette. And in Assam also we published the first periodical in 1846, that is Orunodoy. Since the inception of our publication or periodicals in India, we have a very strong legacy, we have a very strong history. And according to an estimate, in India, daily more than 250 books are published. So it's a huge industry, and it is so dynamic. It is very tough for Act, which is 156-year-old. It is very tough for the Act to manage this huge and this booming industry. That is why this amendment on registration of press and periodical bill is being moved, and we welcome it.
লগতে ৰাজ্যসভাত উল্লেখ কৰিলে প্ৰকাশকসকলে সততে সন্মুখীন হৈ থকা পঞ্জীয়ন প্ৰক্ৰিয়াৰ অসুবিধাৰ কথা 25 বছৰৰ আগৰ তেওঁ অভিজ্ঞতাৰ কথাও ব্যক্ত কৰিলে ৰাজ্যসভাত নতুন বিধেয়কখনে প্ৰকাশকসকলৰ এই অসুবিধা যে দূৰ কৰিব সেইলৈ তেওঁ সন্তুষ্টি ব্যক্ত কৰিলে ৰাজ্যসভাত
Sir, the Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill is a reflection of the reflection of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment for ease of doing business and transparency in business, in the process of business. So the main point I have noticed here is the title verification and registration. So 25 years ago, I had the experience of title verification. Me myself applied for. At that time, we had to collect the form from the DM's office or DC's office, Deputy Commissioner's office. Then manually you have to fill up. Even now, you have to fill it up manually, although it is available in the website. You can download it and to fill up the columns and to submit it to the concerned district authorities. Then, after some verification, they will send it to the Office of the Press Registrar General. Then they will verify whether the proposed or desired names are already been enlisted in the long list. It may be now, it may also be now manually, I don't know. But it's a long process. So suppose I have collected the form at my name as a publisher is being written, then my address, then the proposed name, suppose number 1, anyone, the group or groups or individuals application would have to fill the columns, the desert names. Number 1, suppose East India Company. Number 2, suppose East India Company. Number 2, suppose India Bansabad Company. Like this, 3-4 names they may apply for. And the registrar will verify whether the names are already in use. Then they will again send to the district office. Then the district office will summon the applicant, another verification. It's a lengthy process of 6 months to 1 year or maybe more. But this new bill, this new bill will enable in doing all these things in a very simplified, a very smart way. Everything will be available online. One has to apply online. The verification of title, simultaneously, as our Honorable Minister has mentioned, simultaneously, the registration process will also proceed. So this system will take hardly 6 months, 2 months, as said by our Honorable Minister. So,
Asomiya Pratidin, Digital Desk.